when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers on Sunday Night Primetime. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, set, go.
Now a run with the rookie out of Oregon. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
Set, cut.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Set, cut. 52 blue. Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. He'll go left side here and complete this one. They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Panther first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut, and he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it is shot. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Nick Squirton, he's in there for the sack. It's his 3rd of the year. On 2nd down, it's Shuck. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd and long, here's Shuck. He's up to the 20. And he's out of bounds, very close to the 40-yard line. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down. From the gun, it's Shuck. The right side to Olave. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 15 yards on the catch and run for the first down.
Saints, first down. A gain of 15. First down.
Chuck quick to Olave. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
From the 25, here's second and 6. Man in motion, it's Diggs. Once again, it's Etienne. He's taken down just shy of the 10. 15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Saints first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's his second touchdown of the year. The extra point is good. And the Saints will take a 7-0 lead. So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Set, ready. 10 black, hut, hut.
The drive will start on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
27-yard line.
On the RPO, that's out to McMillan. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
Right, white. Here we go, set. 33, yellow. Set, go.
Out of the shotgun, Young. He's got his tight end, that's Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
And the Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Young. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Saints out on top, and will return to Charlotte in a moment. Panthers football to begin this second quarter as they've got it with first and 10.
Ready, right. Green jack. Let's go now. 50, green. Ready, ready.
Here's Young to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
On second down, Young. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's a Carolina first down.
Ready. 22 needle. Blaster, 6. Ready.
On play action, Young. That's going to be incomplete. His coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Down. Red, 38. Set, cut.
Now Young. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. But a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver.
On the coverage.
And it's going to be 4th down.
Ryan Fitzgerald on for the field goal.
His kick is perfect. And the Panthers are on the board. It's 7-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Olave is the motion man. Send a man in motion right. Off the play fake. Here's Shuck. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he will score. Touchdown, Saints. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the 1st round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
Hardman now to return it.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Set, hut. Yellow, 43. Ready?
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell, and what that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones, and you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
Right, ready.
They'll go play action with Young. Forced to his right. He's going to air this one out. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Red, cycle. Set, slide blue. 52, set.
To throw is Young. Again, working deep downfield. And the the Saints are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And another first down and another big gainer. This time 23 yards.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Saints first down.
Here's ETN. Whoa! And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Olave is the motion man. Now a little pop pass. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep, pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no game.
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. The Panthers will take their first timeout. We'll talk things over before third down. Looking to throw. Here is Shaw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. Oh, looked like he mishit it. He missed that one from short range. No good. And their lead will stay right where it is.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Cut.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready, set.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
Down, set, cut.
To throw is Young. Going for it all. And that is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10.
33, yellow. Smash, red. Hut.
Here's Young. That's hot. Left side. It's complete.
On the ball.
1st and 10.
First down.
43 right.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
52. Set.
Here's Young. He finds McMillan downfield. It's caught. And he will score. Teteroa McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. The PAT up and good. And the Panthers are back within 4. It is 14-10.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's Shuck. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Saints.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. He'll look deep here for Diggs. Nice job there. On that return, gives them breathing room up past the 30-yard line.
Intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Field flat. Set hut. Hut.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
A 2nd down throw for Young. That is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Red, cycle. Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. Going up top. That is hard. And he'll be taken down. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half.
Ready.
So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal.
Set.
To throw, Young. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. On 1st down, Shuck digs on the reception.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll give it to Etienne on the option. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and 2. Here we go. To the air is Shuck. He's got his big target. That's Johnson. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grabs and a 1st down.
Good for a Saints 1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down, New Orleans.
From the gun, it's Shuck. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Now Shuck on third down. That's down the field and intercepted. And a solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Set, ready, hut.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Now he'll air one out. That is fun. What a throw. Touchdown, Panthers. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On play action, it's Shuck. That deep for Olave. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
A gain of 31 yards.
Shuck looking to throw on first down. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Third down, and here is Shuck. And he's in. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Hardman now to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Okay, right? Come on, set, ready.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, There's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready, hut.
They'll stay on the ground. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Here we go. 60 reps. 60 reps. Ready.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Jonas Sanker is there to make the stop.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
He'll get this out wide. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Down. Yellow, 43. Set.
Out of the shotgun, Young. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down.
Slide through. Here we go. 52 blue. Ready.
They'll go. Young. A ball deep for the end zone. That ball caught. Touchdown, Carolina. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. No problem there on the extra point. Panthers extends the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Oh, this ball's going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40. Couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10 up at the 42. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On 1st and 10, here's Shuck. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Throwing is Shuck. That's caught downfield by Diggs. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First down, Saints.
Now Shuck. He'll go right back to Diggs. He's got it again. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything?
And he's in! Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Saints. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. Extra point attempt still to come. The kick is good. The Saints have taken a 4-point advantage.
Panthers 24.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready? Here we go. Ready, ready.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
A gain there of 27 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
And he'll lose big yardage on this one. Trying to get to the edge, instead steps out of bounds well behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Come on, set. Yellow, 22. Ready?
Up the middle they go. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's third down.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his third of the game, his sixth this year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Chuck. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. The man down the field, it's Olave. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
A gain of 26
That's
yards.
catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
They get 24 on that one. First down, New Orleans.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, Not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
On the give, it's ETN. To the pylon, he's in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, New Orleans. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The extra point is good, and the Saints have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Hardman now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Set, cut.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And that'll be a pickup of 3. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, here's second down.
Ready. Right, 95.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
40
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game.
35. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
ETN. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Throwing on second down, shot. That swung out to ETN. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
14 on the pickup. It's good for a Saints first down.
A gain of
And now we're at the